morning. I'm gonna walk you guys through a full day of eating today. I started out my day. This is pretty much the only supplement that I'm taking right now. It is Alive by Nature's Way Women's Energy, just a multivitamin. And I also once in a while like supplement with a pre-workout. Other than that, I'm pretty much not supplementing with anything, and I've kind of laid out the protein shakes a little bit too because they make me kind of bloated most of the time. So I'm going to start also with a Bromley's 100% organic pure green tea, which I'm going to get going over here in the Keurig. I'm going to begin each day with a Grateful Heart cup. And start that up. Let's see if we can get you guys a little closer. So while that is going, working here, I don't have anybody holding the camera, so I'm just going to kind of do this in the tripod. I'm going to make the oatmeal that I talked about before, which is just, it's the Quaker Select Starts. It's a lower sugar one. And it's about 50% less sugar than usual. It is a maple and brown sugar flavor, so you don't really need to add a lot of sweetener to it. The macros are pretty good on it as well. It is 120 calories for one packet, 2 grams of fat, 24 carbs, 3 of which are fiber, so you'd have 21 net carbs. I'll talk about that later if you don't know what that is. 4 sugars and 4 proteins, so not too bad. So I'll take one of these. And add into my bowl. And I also add in some all white liquid egg whites. I'm going to use 2 servings of this. Is it focusing? There we go. So, it's 46 grams, so I'll need 80, 90, 92 grams. And I'm just going to measure that out. Most of the time I just eyeball it now, but I'm going to measure it just so then you guys can see kind of the right amounts, and that way if you don't have a scale, you kind of have a better idea. This one is a Weight Watchers one that my mom actually got at the second-hand store. It was like brand new, still in the box. But you can also get just a regular one at Walmart, Target, different places like that, and they're not that expensive. Let me just measure this. I think this is actually a little bit more than I normally use, but it's okay. Almost there. Alright. You don't have to always measure your food out, but it is pretty good when you first start out, just to kind of give you an idea of what portions look like. If you've, just kind of been eating whatever for the most part, it's good to just get an idea on what to eat and what it looks like, what a portion looks like. I know that a long time ago I used to do a lot of measuring, just because my portions were way out of whack, which was my biggest problem. Ooh, flaxseed everywhere. So now, I've been doing it so long I can just pretty much do it. So now I'm going to add 2 of these as 1 tablespoon. So this is just some flaxseed. This will add some omegas in, a small amount of protein, and they're just healthy for you, and some fiber. So, and then I'm going to add, you don't need to add any sweetener because it's already pre-sweetened from the oatmeal, but, the egg whites does water it down a little bit. So I'm just going to add 1 packet of the Sweet Addition Stevia. I get these at Aldi's. And then I'm going to add a bunch of cinnamon, because cinnamon just makes everything better. I'm just add a little bit of water over here. Probably not too much, because like I said, I put more egg whites than I was planning, but that's going to cake up on me a little bit, so I'm just going to pop it in the microwave for 1 minute, so I'll be right back. Actually, I'll probably pause you, I think. Okay, I'm back, and this is pretty much what it looks like. It just looks like a big kind of cakey mess. So you're just going to mix it all up. Get all that cinnamon, because the cinnamon kind of rests on the top when you cook it. So you just want to mix all that in really good. And then I just add some almond milk. I logged about a quarter of it. It's 240 milliliters. And the milliliters, by the way, will is the same as grams. So food scale is only going to have ounces and grams most times. So you just go by, you know, if it's 15 grams and 15 milliliters, it's the same thing. So this is 240, and I was going to put a quarter, so 120, 60 milliliters. So we'll zero this out and see. I might use a little bit less. It depends on what it looks like. Let's see. Yeah, I'm only going to use about 30 grams. I think it'll be too much. Let's see what that looks like mixed up. So I like mine sort of thick. I don't like mine really soupy. So and there you have it. And that's it. So it is going to be 7 grams of fat, 29 grams of carbs, 16 grams of protein, and 275 calories. So it's a really low calorie, but you know, it gives me the carbs I need for energy, gives me some protein and some healthy fats to start the day. Tastes really good, and it sits for a little while, so it keeps you full for a little while, so you're not running up snacking. Anytime that you do have carbs, you're going to want to pair them with some protein so that it slows down the absorption of the insulin. You don't have insulin spikes and whatnot, and you don't have like crazy cravings afterwards. Because sometimes if you start the day with carbs, you can end up feeling, you know, like a brain fog throughout the day, or you just constantly crave more carbs. So you have to make sure you have some fats and some proteins in there with it, so that way it helps as well. Where I get the carbs, proteins, and fats from is I logged on to MyFitnessPal. You can add me on there if you want to. I honestly don't really log that much anymore. But sometimes I go on there, you know, just to kind of encourage others. So that MyFitnessPal is Katrimat 2008. So Katbrimat 2008. Like I said, I'm not really logging on there too much right now, but that's where it's at. And I think. Hi, welcome back. Before I forgot to mention earlier that with breakfast I also did have a water bottle, which is like 16.9 fluid ounces, so it's considered to be like 2 waters. And I'm having another one of those now before I have my lunch. And I also made some coffee. It's like a mocha coffee, but it's just like the flavored coffee, so there's no calories in that, and 2 stevia. So the only calories in there would be from, I did put 1 serving of this, which is 35 calories, 1.5 fat, 5 carbs, 5 sugars, all just sugar. Because I needed some coffee today. And now we're going to make breakfast. I'm excited because it is nice out. Let me see. Oh, I can't turn the camera on here. Sometimes you can switch it. But it's nice out today, so that means I can go outside and go walking instead of being just in the gym. I like the gym too. Like, there's days where I just want to be at the gym, and there's other days where I want to be outside. Today, actually the last like 10 days, it's been kind of gloomy around here and raining, and I've been really like wanting to go outside. So today, as soon as the kids come home, that's where I'm going. I'm going outside. But yeah. Oh, I want to show you guys a shirt too. I think it's so cute. This is like one of the new VS Pink like summer shorts, but I like the back I don't know, it's just kind of cute and summery. But okay, so today I'm going to have eggs and some multigrain waffles. This is going to be one of my bigger meals because it's going to be before I go walking. My goal is to walk 5 miles today, so I'm going to say it right here so you can hold me accountable that, you know, so when I get out there I'll be like, oh, I said I'm going to do 5 miles. I have to do 5 miles. So that's what I'm going to do. Alright, so let's get it situated so you guys can see. And sorry I can't zoom on this because it is on like a selfie mode and you can't zoom. So I'm gonna put the oven on the stove onto 7 on the burner. And I'm gonna start with a half serving of Simply Nature coconut oil. And that's the macros right there. It's not very clear, but you can see it. I have a better camera. I just don't have the cord for it right now because we lost it. So I will be getting that soon. But for now, I have to use my cell phone and it'll work. But later I want to be able to show you guys how to track on my MyFitnessPal and different things, and that's on the phone. I could probably show you on my tablet too, but I'm just going to wait and... Sorry for the banging. I'm just going to wait and until I have the nicer camera. The quality will be nicer, it'll look nicer. It'll probably be nicer on my edits too as well. I did also get a program to edit the videos. So that'll be happening too, but first I need to learn how to work it. So all this is coming. Just be patient with me. This is all new to me. Alright, so usually I get these at the Dollar Tree around here, and this one is like a stir-fry blend. You can use it with eggs, but it's not the same. The one that I like to use is like onions, and it has tri-color peppers in it, but I don't have any more. So, but that's usually what I go to. It's cheaper to get vegetables frozen than it is to buy them fresh, and you know, they're not stored with anything, so that it's the same. They're just frozen. They pick them when they're in season, and then they put them on. Put them in the freezers. So I did have some onions left over from when we had burgers the other night, and I had some green peppers that I like to have with my hummus. So I weighed out 100 grams of the green peppers and 50 grams of the red onions. So I'm just going to put these right in to the coconut oil. I'm going to kind of mix it around to get the coconut oil in them. Get all that, and then I'm going to put them in the center, and I'm just going to kind of cover them, so that way it kind of steams them a little bit. That's what I do with the frozen. When I use the frozen vegetables, I start right from frozen, and I don't even thaw them out. I just take them, the first couple times I did, I thought I had to thaw them out, and so I did it that way, but I noticed they're not, they stay more... not crunchy. They are still mushy and cooked, but like not like mushy. You know what I mean? So the frozen ones, I take them right out the bag and I do the same thing. I put them on the skillet, and then I just cover them just like this for, you know, a couple minutes. Check on them and just let it kind of steam itself. That seems to work the best. Yeah. So I also, on the other side over here, but just it's easier not to keep on going around, I'm having 2 of these Fit and Active whole grain waffles. I usually make my own waffles with the Kodiak protein mix, but I, you know, don't feel like it today. So this is the macros. I was only going to have 1 until I was logging it, and I realized that the macros are for 2, and they're actually pretty macro friendly. Is it focusing? Focus. Alright, well, you get the drift there. So I'm having 2 of these. Usually I'm in the mood for like syrup or fruits or something. Today I think I'm just going to have them with a little bit of, I can't believe it's not butter, and some cinnamon probably. So I'm going to put these back in the freezer. Like I said, I'm having 2 of those. They're already over there in my toaster. do that a little bit more because I don't want them to be like crunchy. I like them to be nice and done. So yeah. Oh, you know what? I'll be right back because I forgot my sriracha. Hold on. My sriracha. This makes everything better. These I think are actually a little bit trickier to cook than the frozen ones. The frozen ones seem to cook a little better. So. I'm actually going to turn it down a little bit. The frozen ones cook well on 7, but these are, because they're very fresh, taking a little bit longer. I'm going to add, once it's ready, I'm going to add in 2 of these eggs. I love these little eggs because they have this little Bible verse in them. They're like my favoriteest eggs. It says, "This is a day which the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it." Psalm 118:24. And every time I open my eggs, I smile because I just think it's so cute. It's a cute way to start your day. So, although it's lunchtime now, but usually I have eggs in the morning sometimes. So, I think it's cute. Alright, I'm going to add in my eggs now. I'm having 2 whole eggs in it. Sometimes I do egg whites, sometimes I do eggs. I'm going for 2 whole eggs right now. I'm just going to kind of break the yolk with the spatula and kind of mix it in with the vegetables. This comes out much nicer with the frozen veggies, but what are you going to do? I had to go shopping. I also usually put fat-free feta cheese in it, which I don't have any more of that either. So, I did not have time to go to the grocery store this morning. So, we work with what we have in the house, and it will still be good. So, my go-to spices for pretty much everything is garlic powder. You want garlic powder, not garlic salt. Garlic salt is loaded with salt. You can put as much as you want to. It's like no calories, no anything. So it just depends on like your liking. Same thing, paprika. All the spices that I use, I don't use anything with salt because salt makes me retain a lot of water and feel very bloated, which actually I feel right now because this weekend I had some special treats. Friday, I had some pizza and stuff with my son while my daughter was out, and then on Saturday at church, some of the guys had a Run for the Sun motorcycle run, and they had a bunch of food there. So that was black peppercorn grinder. And I'm going to put a little bit of, this is iodized salt because iodine is very important to your diet. We don't get a lot anymore because of our, the soil is deficient in it. So yeah, so I had like some clam chowder, pea soup, chili, like lots of stuff like that. And then yesterday was Mother's Day, and it was also, we also celebrated my sister's birthday. So we had like pizza, and I've had like cookies and brownies and things I don't normally eat, but it is what it is, and as long as I stay on track the majority of the time, it's fine. I actually was surprised. Today was, I'm starting to do, last week I started doing like a Monday weigh-in and like my measurements and stuff, which I'm going to do every week. And I was actually surprised. I was down 1.6 pounds, which isn't a lot, but it's in the right direction, and only like a half an inch, and it was in my hips. But hey, I honestly was not expecting any kind of loss at all this week because, like I said, I was, yeah. I was, enjoyed my weekend. I wasn't crazy with it, but I had more than just like a little treat, and it is what it is. I'm not too worried about it. Okay, so this is Casa Mamita medium chunky salsa. This is also an easy way to like spice things up and add flavor without adding a lot of stuff to it. So it says no fat. It only has 2 carbs, 1 sugar for 1 serving, which is 2 tablespoons or 31 grams. I logged mine for 2 servings, so I'm going to put about 4 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, I just put my finger in there. Alright, so that is that. I've got some on here. I'll kind of mix that in a little bit. Okay. And then, like I said, I usually will put, my favorite thing in this dish is to put some fat-free feta cheese, and I don't have any more. I finished it up yesterday, so I'm going to add just a little bit of this low moisture part skim mozzarella, which still has decent stuff too. It has about 6 grams of fat. It's about 3.5 of it saturated, only 1 carb, and actually throws in like 8 protein. And that's for 1/4 of a cup. I'm probably only going to use about like 1/8 of a cup, so like half of a serving of this. Just because I like a little bit of cheesy flavor in mine, and it does add a little bit extra protein, so it will add in about 4 grams of protein. Stuff sliding around over here. I don't usually have everything like over here and on the stove and in my way. I usually reach back and forth to grab things, but because I'm recording for you, I didn't want to. I have the tripod right here, so I didn't want to be tripping over it while I'm trying to do everything. So I just kind of brought everything that I needed over here. That's why it's a little cluttered, but it's working. Okay. So. Makes quite a good amount. I mean, this is 1 serving for 1 person, so I mean, it's I like to eat, so I like more bang for my buck. I like my food not to be, you know, like crazy amounts that you can only have small servings. So I like stuff you can eat a lot of. So, and then I'm just gonna put a serving of this sriracha on it, because sriracha is just, it's just awesome. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to add my waffles off to the side. And my macros for this are, for all of it, for the eggs and for the waffles, going to be 471 calories, which is a good amount. I still, between breakfast and now, have only used less than half of my calories for the day. I still have like over 1,000 calories, which is awesome. So I can still have a good dinner and then probably like a dessert as well. Well, more of a snack. So the fats for this are 22, 49 carbs, and 22 protein, and that, like I said, is including the 2 waffles. So it's pretty decent. So I will see you guys later. My kids will be home about an hour or so, and I'm going to go hit the track and enjoy the sunshine, and I'm going to walk 5 miles. Hold me to it. 5 miles, okay? Alright, guys. See you soon. So I just wanted to show you, here is the finished product. Lots of food, and I'm going to catch up on some Ashley Nocera's new video that I haven't seen yet. I want to show you guys real quick too, these cute little things my kids got me. I got a little Happy Mother's Day coupon book, which I will totally be, there's like breakfast in bed and clean the house and all kinds of cool stuff. I'll totally be using those. And then my son made me this cute little card. He's so cute. And then my daughter made me this one. And she wrote all the cute little things It says, I love you, my lovely mother, because, and then each petal says something. You teach me everything I need to know about Jesus. You make me delicious food and buy me snacks. You teach me right from wrong. You pass down your beautiful looks so I can look good. You buy me things that I don't need because I want them. You are first my mom, but you are my best friend as well. That's why you're fun. You help me when I'm sad and kiss my boo-boos when I'm hurt. You make me laugh when you act weird, which is probably quite often. Thank you for being you and for loving me when I'm a big pain in the butt. I love you and happy Mother's Day. Love always, Brittany. And then they also made me these really pretty flowers. Aren't they so pretty? One of them needs a little love over there. But, yeah, they made those at church yesterday, so that was nice. I really liked it. Alright, so I'm getting off of here because this is already at like 17 minutes, and this doesn't include breakfast or later. So, I don't even know how I'm going to cut these out because I don't want to give you like an hour-long video of me talking about my food. So, alright, I'll be back. That is all for today, so remember to begin your day with a grateful heart and stay healthy. And I'll be checking in again in a little while too when I have my next meal. So enjoy your day. So we made it out here. It's beautiful out. We're about to get those 5 miles in that I said hold me accountable to. It's going down right now. It's my cute little daughter. Oh, look at it. Oh, it's her first appearance on my channel. Say hi, Brittany. So we're gonna go get this workout in. So yeah, we'll be back.
See the sun now bursting through the clouds, black and white, turn to color all around. All is new in the Savior I have found. This is living now. This is living now. You lead the way, got your eye.
Brittany Manili has given up on walking 5 miles with me and is now sunbathing. Say bye, Brittany. Tanning. Oh, she's tanning. And I'm walking by myself. It's all good. I'm sitting over here, taking a break in between my laps. I'm about 3 miles out now. I'm coming to see my son, who's over here with his little village he's got going on. Say hi, Matt. Hi. And he's so cute. Give me a kiss. He's so good. So say you can get out and get active, ladies. And your kids can still have fun. Like I said, Brittany, she did a few laps with me. Now she's over there sunbathing. See her? Right there. And Matt's over here enjoying the sunshine and you know, getting to play with his cars and stuff. It's a beautiful day out, so get out, you know, and make it a family thing. And yeah, sometimes the kids join in. If not, that's okay. They can do their own activities too, but just make sure you're always getting out and getting active. Families that stay active stay healthy. Okay, I just got back from the 5 mile walk. I'm just going to check in real quick. I didn't show you me making the food because the video is already super long, but I'm having a beef burger with a little bit of low moisture, mozzarella cheese on it, red onion, a little bit of spinach. It also has some Berman's original whipped dressing, and I accidentally put some ketchup on it as I was putting on my son's, but it's usually just the sriracha that I put on it, but the ketchup's okay too. There is 100 grams of green peppers as a side, and then there is also 1 serving of the Sabra's roasted pine nut hummus. It is on a Lovin' Fresh sandwich skinny, which is just like those sandwich thins. It's 100% whole wheat, this one. I usually like the multigrain, but this is what I have right now. I'm also going to show you my snacks for the rest of the day, so that way when I'm done eating after my shower, I can just start to go edit this. This is one of my favorite go-to meals, snacks. It doesn't really look too fancy. It's kind of funky looking, but it is 1 serving of low-fat cottage cheese, 1 serving of the PB Fit, 1 serving of the Hershey's 100% natural unsweetened cocoa, 2 packets of stevia, and about 1/8 of a serving of the almond milk. And I also have a little bit of the Stone Mill Essentials Pure Vanilla Extract and Watkins Imitation Caramel Extract. So, and these are just very little, probably not even a teaspoon, because it's only one serving of food over here, so you don't want too much. Just do it to your liking, kind of taste it as you go. I'm going to have this later, because after my burger I'm going to be full for a little while, so I'll probably have this shortly before I go to bed. I might even throw it in the freezer, because it's pretty good in the freezer. It kind of makes it like a ice creamy type of thing. If you don't like the texture of cottage cheese, you can always put it in a blender first and then freeze it. That's also good. And then I'll probably have one of these. I'm probably going to fall asleep to a movie tonight. So this is the Orville Redenbacher's Smart Pop. It's like 94% fat-free. So it's the kettle corn. I like the sweet kind. So these are the single serve bags. I'll probably have one of these. And the macros on those are pretty good. Real quick, the macros for this. For my dinner is 36 fat, 27 carbs, 37 protein. And for my protein snack, it is 4 fats, 15 carbs, 19 protein. This one's really macro friendly. I love this one. The popcorn is, the dinner is 582 calories. My snack is 152 calories. This popcorn, these are 100 calorie bags, and it is 1.5 grams of fat, 23 grams of carbs, and 3 grams of protein. And that'll probably be it. If I get super hungry, I might have, I don't know, some grilled chicken or something, because I still have a couple hundred calories to work with for today. My daily of what I logged, all this I already logged in. I've been doing a lot of math for you guys today. I really love you. My daily calories for today of all my meals was 1,551, and I believe I have mine set for like 17 or 1750, so I'm still a couple under. So if I do get hungry after this, I might have some chicken, but I won't show on the video because I'm going to edit this soon. And for my walk today, the Map My Fitness said that I burnt about 730 calories, so I'll take that too. I wasn't really so much worried about how much I burnt as just, getting out and getting active and stuff. So this is going to conclude this vlog, and yeah, stay healthy.